I'm also a Pinterest creator, so I get paid to post these too.
So, I mean, there's a couple things. So first of all, doing the community page.
Yes.
Then you're posting pictures of the front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Then what are some other posts? Oh, perfect. Like these are some step-by-steps of what kind of stuff that you post. And you
Okay.
got
A lot of
79.
videos. There's a lot of videos you got here.
Correct, because I'm also a Pinterest creator, so I get paid to post these too.
What?
Yeah, so they don't care who we are. They'll go in and they need this content because they give you every month what's needed on Pinterest that people are searching for. And if they don't have that content, I could be placed in the #1 position and you go viral. You know, that could happen. I don't want agents focusing on being viral because there's so many ways to having like 500 followers that you can really capitalize on it. And this is a way that they can kind of use how to utilize in HighNote as well of how they can go ahead and kind of duplicate some of the same things inside of Pinterest, right? So my HighNotes talk about my new construction communities when I send those out to my clients, or if I'm doing a listing presentation or a buyer, submission of offers to understand exactly what's going on. But I can take that same information, copy and paste it, and put it into a caption directly onto a Pinterest board, and then it goes into a whole different component of people that we're reaching and touching.
Wow. Thanks for the plug, Nicole.
when you click on one of these, did you make every single one of these videos?
Yes, I make them. I love this. This is like some people play golf. I do Pinterest.
Nah, let's watch one of these here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is an Instagram post that I use to make a reel, right? So this is your version of the reel or TikTok on Pinterest. It's called the pin idea. So creating these pin ideas gives someone, that thought process. But what happens is with the pin idea, this could also spark that interest of, I can utilize this idea, but then I flip it to the community that I presented, like I took these videos from. So you can use your videos in multiple different ways at different times. So go back to the front, Randy. Okay. So when first,
let me go back to your front.
Yeah, the homepage. So let me
your homepage, yours, or okay, there you go.
Here. Okay, scroll down. So let me show you this one pin. Stop. Let me stop. Come back to the very top. It's the one that's talking about 3 staging ideas.
3 staging ideas. Let me see.
One of the very first ones, I think.
This one, how to stage your small space in 3 easy steps. Okay,
yeah,
great.
that one right there actually landed me an article invite from Redfin.
Ooh.
That one. Check out.
So Pinstagram's got basically a Reels or TikTok feature as well, I guess,
yes,
right? Yeah.
That's it. And that's what they're promoting the most.
So you got 37 likes. How many views, and why did it go viral, and how many views did it ultimately get?
Let me see how many views that one got. This one.
I'm gonna follow you, Nicole.
This one it got 3,700 views.
Nice.
And I posted it on October 9th, and that was to October 9th to November 2nd. But most of those views came in pretty quickly. I had 15 people to save it, 18 profile visits, and 6 follows. But I also took this same pin and shared it on LinkedIn.
Oh.
And that probably doubled the exposure of it because I'm trying some different ways to kind of repurpose the content. And that's where I got the email from Redfin that wanted to include me in an article, which, people are like, oh, Redfin, but here's the deal. They're one of the biggest,
Yeah.
So when you're talking about linking back to me talking about my staging, that could be exposure for listings in addition to a huge link back that's connected to my website at NicoleNichol.com.
And the thing is, you talk all about design and staging in these. Do you ever talk about like how to buy a home, or how do you?
I have not done that part. I'll do certain things about new construction, and I
Mhm.
have a pen for that. But what I utilize first is the reason why people come to me, because most people come to me because of the decor. It's almost like a bait and switch concept. They're like
Mhm.
looking at this stuff and they're like, oh, I want to stage my house to look like this, or
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah,
and they'll DM me for certain things. So what I'll do is I just create things that they're looking for based on my most recent requests from clients.
and I think that that's
Mm.
smart. I was, Mark and I were talking about like,
Soft selling.
well,
Correct.
why people are attracted to certain things. And I think the like 3 steps to buying a house, right? I think that that's a little played out, to be honest with you. And I don't think that design and decor will ever be. Styles will change, but
Yes.
men and women alike, I think, are drawn towards different design elements. Like Kelly got done doing some fancy wallpaper in our place,
Yes.
and I would have never
That
thought of that. But she's always here getting different ideas, and then all of a sudden, boom, right?
Mm.
I think that the design play is really interesting, right? Or it could be architecture as well.
Yeah, architecture is huge because when you come to Florida, everybody's like, we're kind of sick of this Florida home. So they'll say to me, okay, so see this one right here with the stairs, the raw stairs, it says your guide to building your Florida home.
Yep.
That gets quite a bit of engagement. And it's like an evergreen piece that will keep going for a while because people have had so many issues with buying a house in Florida. They don't understand how homes are built here. They don't, so you can educate in so many different ways with that. And then I link them over to my article about new construction that then links
Mm.
them into different neighborhoods. And that way they're getting an educational component. I'm positioning myself as an expert in new construction in Florida. And those things that they're asking about are going to be in there. And then also they can call me. They comment, they'll DM, they do all kind of stuff. But
Right.
once they understand I'm a real person and I'm not just trying to shove the sale down their throat, it becomes more of a relationship with being established.
Absolutely.
If you want to keep getting tips, hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and we hope you get a lot out of this.